So I thought it might be useful at this point to get some sense of scale of the various features and structures and the environment around the Earth that we've been talking about, to get them into perspective with each other. So this diagram we're looking at here is pretty much to scale, but it's in two parts with a zoom so we can fit everything on. So there in the centre, the grey circle, that's the Earth, and the tiny little circle going around that, that's low Earth orbit, just creeping above the surface of the Earth at something like 1.05, 1.1 Earth radii. Then if we creep a little bit further out from that, we see the first intense radiation belt known as the proton belt, typically at 1.5 Earth radii. It moves in and out. Then we go out further still, we get the second intense radiation belt, known as the electron belt, on average at around about 4 Earth radii. Then if we go further out than that, we get to that lovely orbit we talked about just now, the geostationary orbit. That's beyond the second radiation belt, which is another reason it's nice, at 6.65 Earth radii. So then if we go beyond that, we reach something called the magnetosphere. Now that's a point at which incoming charged particles, their motion is dominated by the Earth and its magnetic field rather than the interplanetary magnetic field. And that's kind of where the incoming solar wind particles that make the aurora and the radiation belts, that's where they get kind of captured by the Earth. So that's at 10 Earth radii. So then we move over to the left-hand part of the diagram, and the whole of that, the magnetosphere is in the centre, there is that black dot at 10 Earth radii. We then move out from there, the Moon is at roughly 61 Earth radii. If we move out past the orbit of the Moon, we get to those two very cool Lagrangian points, L1 and L2. L1 is loved by people who study the interplanetary medium. L2 is loved by infrared astronomers. And they're at about 236 Earth radii from the Earth. Out from there, we head off towards the Sun, and the Sun is at around about 23,000 Earth radii. So those Lagrangian points are 1% of the way towards the Sun.